Okay, so I was talking in the last section about going to New Zealand and finding out, meeting Saito Sensei. When I grabbed him and he said I was too strong, the amount of power and grip I was putting into him, I don't know if I've ever put more into anybody. The next thing, I was looking up from the floor and I quickly jumped up, I remember, hands in the ready position, and he wasn't there in front of me. He threw me, and where I thought I'd come up in front of him, I was completely the opposite way. I didn't feel the throw. I didn't even know that I'd been thrown. All I remember was a reaction to quickly gather myself and get back up. He done this year after year after year, and even till the day he passed from this earth. He always amazed me. He just got smoother, more economical, but his power was always far more greater than what you would consider a human being could have. But never hard, never brutal. Just like a marshmallow when you grabbed him. Or the power would be so great that he could throw you through the air and all you knew was the coming up and coming back to attack him again. This is the time I knew that I'd found my master, and I knew that I wanted to learn his Aikido, because the Aikido I had and took with me to New Zealand, I thought I was one of the best in the country at the time for my level. It was like a child playing with an elephant compared to what the people that he brought with him from Iwama, the skills they had, they were all far better than me. I was a second Dan black belt, and his first Q brown belts were far more knowledgeable than me, more polished than me. So it made me realise that I'd been living a dream, and I needed to know what they knew. For the next 10 years, it took me that long to wash away the Aikido I had in my body and to learn from his techniques. I know it sounds like I might be knocking the Aikikai, but I couldn't do their fast, continuous training. I didn't have the stamina at any point in my career. Yes, I could have done. I used to run 5 miles every day. I tried to get super fit, and I could have trained at their pace if I'd have wanted to. But I chose Iwama, the Rui Aikido, because to me, the power and the guarantee that you know it would work in a situation was far greater than just enjoying myself, training with other people, and having the doubt, would it really work if I needed it? If you learn Iwama techniques, you learn Ken wooden sword and Jo wooden staff, as well as body techniques. Why do you learn them? You learn them for body alignment. When you're training with another person, and as you get better, you get faster, more accurate. When you hear the Ken whistle past your ear because it was so close that you know that if it hit you, you may not be here today. That allows you to overcome panic. So it builds up as you slowly, with a partner training weapons, the closer it gets and the nearer it gets to hitting you. You start off slowly, but then it builds. Panic. You first learn to understand panic. Once you get used to that, you forget it and you can enjoy it even more. But then you become even better yourself, higher ranked. You become able to train with other higher ranks. It gets faster. It gets as close as you can to reality. Then fear, you reach the point of fear. And fear is when your whole body fears the thought of the other person hitting you because they're attacking you 100% for real. They don't have to be attacking you with aggression or anger for it to be 100% real, but they do. But if they attack you 100% with a cut or a movement with a weapon, and you taste fear, then you have to go to the next level. What I done to go to the next level was I trained with real live blade swords. One was my friend's, who was a 15th century, and one I had, what was a 17th century. So they were true samurai swords. And we used to get prepared for demonstrations, but we wanted it to be as real as could be. And when you hear that whistle, as I say, past your ears, past your head, and you realise how close you've come, you've overcome fear, and you've accepted death. It's a very odd thing to say, but you've accepted death. Nobody wants to die, but you've accepted that that can happen, because that's how fast and that's how close it becomes. If you don't have a real good Aikido technical ability in the body arts, the weapons, and all that's combined in Sensei's art, it will fail you. And if it fails you, you will be in hospital, you will die. You will not feel complete inside yourself as a person, or I wouldn't anyhow. That's my desire. I've always said I don't want a copy of the Mona Lisa painting. I would want the original, not that I could afford it. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that piece. I will keep talking about the technical side, the body techniques and that, as we go. Okay, thank you, and again, please leave your thoughts below.